You say the Americans were scared, though. I guess nearly 200 dead, 14,000 who are sick, millions, as you witnessed, who are scared right now. What do you say to Americans who are watching you right now who are scared?
I say that you're a terrible reporter. That's what I say.
That's okay. It is okay to be scared. It's okay to feel whatever it is that you feel during this time.
It's okay to be scared.
First, maybe it's so natural to be scared. This is unknown, and so it's sort of normal to be a little frightened of it.
People who are scared, that's a perfectly reasonable fear.
A lot of us are really scared too. It's okay to feel your feelings.
It's good that you're afraid, actually.
Only thing I can say is face your fear. Overcome it. I'm not sure how to do that in this time.
This has been difficult. There's no easy way to sugarcoat that.
As someone who's had immune issues since birth, I have been dealing with this kind of fear my entire life.
I will say this, fear is itself a disease.
When we're in any kind of fear-based emotion, we're in fight or flight, we can do one of two things. We can fight or we can get the hell out of there. And that doesn't really bring up solutions that are viable unless our life is immediately in danger because we're being chased by tigers. So I don't think anybody's in that situation right now. I don't know. If you are, run. That would be my suggestion there, is run.
Fear will shut your immune system down, and it will shut you down emotionally.
Humans aren't good at handling unknowns. We're also not very good at losing our sense of control. Where this virus is concerned, we're all feeling a little bit of loss of both.
You're probably wondering, sitting alone, how long is this going to take? Will I survive this? How long will my supplies hold out? How long will my money hold out? How long can I stand to be with the person I'm isolated with? When is she going to murder me?
When I see something scary, I just rub my eyes, and then I realize it's and then I see it differently, and then it's not very scary anymore.
And sometimes all you can do is just tell yourself, stop. Stop being afraid. I know that's hard.
But so many people right now aren't taking this seriously, and that is tremendously detrimental.
It's real. It's out there, and it's here. You gotta know that you can't bury your head in sand on this one.
Be aware. Be focused.
We are living at the end of a dark age. Plagues come, they have come before, they will come again.
Take care of yourself, be healthy, but take care of yourself physically and mentally throughout all this.
The power to reduce your risk lies within you. Be vigilant, be considerate of your neighbors and those around you, and be concerned, but don't be afraid.
Being in the moment is just the act of stopping your inner dialogue, stop moving, stop thinking, stop worrying, certainly stop talking, and then look at what's going on around you. Find something to love about what you see, or what you smell, sense in some other way. If you've never tried it, you might be surprised at the results.
There are going to be hard times ahead of them, but that they shouldn't give up hope.
I would encourage people to practice in this moment love and connection with yourself and with anyone around you.
Even though we're isolated, reach out, love each other, because the opposite end of fear on the food chain is love.
We have to know fear in order to know its contrast, which is love.
What if we could just stop thinking about what isn't available to us and concentrate on what is?
I want you to begin asking yourself, why do I have every reason in the world to be grateful right now? And force yourself to answer. If you got to make stuff up, make stuff up. The idea is to get the mind going in a different direction.
If you think back to all the times in your life that you were most proud of, there's a really good chance that they go hand in hand with the times that you were most challenged and probably at some point thought, this is an insurmountable situation and I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm not going to finish. Nonetheless, here you are, you've survived it, and that is one of the things that you are proud of.
We can get through this. I know it's rough and, it's a crisis and nobody's handling it well.
It doesn't make the quarantining any less nerve-wracking and frustrating and scary, but what I do know is that a cure is on the horizon and a vaccine is on the horizon.
It's true, it's scary, and it's true, it should be taken seriously, but the most important thing to remember is you are not alone, and you never will be. We're all in this together.
And there's always good mixed in with the bad. Don't ever forget that.
On an individual level, we're keeping our distance, but as a human race, we're coming together with love and caring, because united is how we will all come through this together.
And that's how we get through this. We get through it together. And I know it might not feel that way when you're at home and you're isolated, but you are not alone.
You're not alone. We're in this together, and we're going to get through this together.
Just know you're not alone.
Through connection, that we will all get through this together.
We're going to get through this together.
We're all in this together. All of us are in this together. Every single human being living on this planet right now is in this together.
We have each other. I've got you. God has all of us in his hands, and we are absolutely going to get through this.
Where there's fear, there is separation, and the opposite of that is love and connection.
I'm sure you've heard the expression, when God closes the door, he opens a window. Well, right now, in this moment, that door isn't closed, it's only ajar. And there's no reason to expect that it will actually close. But while it's being worked on, why don't we all take a deep breath and enjoy the view from the window? What could it hurt?
So we can connect with each other through email and text and social media and videos like this.
Don't panic. Reach for joy wherever you can and reach out to others.
Trust in each other and stay at home and quarantine ourselves. I think we'll all be good.
Be very careful, be very safe, listen to the doctors. Not so much the politicians, but listen to the doctors.
Wear a mask or a bandana and wash your hands at all times, and probably don't go out. Well, don't go out in public very often.
Build community. Get to know your neighbors. Get to know your friends over Facebook. I've got people reaching out and saying, hey, I've got these supplies or I need these, and we all support each other. Check on your elderly neighbors, see if they need anything, offer to go to the store for them.
You should do your best to help those who are scared and need support.
If you're scared, read a book.
Talk to your friends, through FaceTime safely.
And the only way we're going to be able to pull through this is if we can learn to manage our emotional state and get ourselves back into the prefrontal cortex, into the creative mind, into the thinking mind.
We have the time to do things that sometimes we wish we had the time to do, and be creative in our own homes.
Have fun.
Pin banana, apple pin.
Do your part, stay inside, and get some spring cleaning done. That's what I'm doing.
Maybe see if you've got any homebrew experience, see if there's a way you can homebrew some hand sanitizer.
Don't let your dog eat your toilet paper.
Just wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Do remember to wash your hands.
Be brave.
Be happy. Connect with your friends. Do things around the house you've been putting off.
Anything that you can do that would make you feel like you're someplace else at a different time.
Parents and children are spending more time together than they ever have because of that. In this world, that's practically a miracle.
Do be safe. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Stay home. Stay safe.
Make funny videos.
I'd like to say to all Americans that, it's time to eat!
Sing songs.
People that are scared, we have something to tell you. I have a pin. I have a pin. Oh, long pin.
Try and stay as much as you can off social media. Social distancing plugged into social media. Now, granted, there's a part of it that's the only way we're getting information, but you know what? Careful what you put into your brain.
We collectively, through this situation, are being confronted by an opportunity, which will be difficult and challenging, and at the same time offer us substantial amounts of growth.
Look at all of the beautiful things that have come out of it. Look at all of the art that has been created and shared. Look at all of the friendships and the connections that have been strengthened.
So be safe, be smart, and be strong.
If you need somebody to just listen, I'm here. I'm really good at holding space for others. And I'm happy to hold space for you.
I have hope in humanity, and I have hope in our scientists and our doctors, and I know that we will get through this.
Try and stay away from negativity. Find out the information you need to find out from the computer, what you need to find out, but don't sit around on it all day long and just looking for something to make you miserable, because you'll find it.
Try to spread love.
Choose choices of compassion over greed, over selfishness, because one is concerned with many steps ahead, and the other is simply concerned with what is here.
Just reach out to your loved ones if you need it. And wash your hands.
I don't know you people.
Love yourself, love each other, and look to the helpers. That's where the good is.
And love each other.
I know that you are isolated at home, but you know what? America has never been more together.
America has been through a bunch of tough times and a bunch of scary things. And like all those things before this, we got through it.
Whether or not things are good right now, it's not the end of the world. America is, and the rest of the world is going to get through this.
If you look at the history of our country as a whole, when we pull together collectively, regardless of the differences between us, we get it done and we defeat our enemies. So when I don't have faith in much else, I have faith in you. So go with that, Liz.
The one thing that I have seen us do over and over and over again is come together and overcome.
We will all emerge from this stronger and better and more humane and kinder than we were before.
We'll get smarter from it. We'll learn a little bit more about ourselves, and hopefully we'll all have a good laugh afterwards and a drink.
And we'll all get together and dance when we're out of this.
Hang in there. See you all on the other side.
Cut the clip! Cut the clip!